All right, baseball fans, we go to a Game 4 at Shea Stadium, where the 2006 Mets are in danger of being summarily swept out of the franchise feud against the top seed, the 1986 Mets. It's Mets versus Mets. Franchise feud final. A lot of blue and orange in the stands. Let's take you to New York for the first at-bat in this one, as John Maine will get the start in Game 4 against Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra takes the 3-1 offering outside, and the leadoff man is aboard for the 86 Mets. Now, each series in this tournament, the 1986 Mets have won the first 2 games. They did it in round 1. They nearly blew it all. They lost the next 3 games on the road before they bounced back and won the next 2 games, 6 and 7, to advance to round 2. Similar situation in round 2, where they won the first 2 games, then lost the next 2 games on the road, this time to the 85 Mets. Now, they did respond to the 86 Mets with a Game 5 victory, and then wound up winning Game 6 to punch their ticket into what is now the final series for the 86 Mets, who won the first 2. Then Game 3 here on the road. Can they close it out and pull off the sweep? Wally Backman at the plate. First pitch, runner going. Throw will be late. And Lenny Dykstra has the stolen base. Lenny, who stole 31 bases in the 1986 season, has now swiped a bag in each of the last 2 games. Dykstra on second for Wally Backman. Backman's going to take the pitch outside, and that's a 4-pitch walk. That's dangerous, with Keith Hernandez now coming up to the plate and Darryl Strawberry waiting in the on-deck circle. Hernandez in 1986, a .310 hitter, hit .309 the year before that, .311 the year before that. He was Mr. Consistency. And don't forget about that MVP campaign where he shared those honors with Willie Stargell in 1979, a .344 average that year back in his St. Louis days with the Cardinals. 2 on, still nobody out. Hernandez pops this one shallow right field. Second baseman is there as Jose Valentin will make the catch. And up comes Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry, another solid year in 1986. Truly the offensive stalwart for this squad. 27 dingers, 93 RBI in the regular season. Former #1 overall pick back in 1980. 2-1 to Straw. Strawberry, ground ball, sharp ground ball. They'll get the force at second, back to first. Not in time. Boy, that was big, because of that, Dykstra advances to third, Strawberry to first, and now with 2 out, that double play would have ended the inning. But Delgado was slow getting back to first after that throw to the second base. So Jose Reyes had to wait. He had to clutch until Delgado got on the bag. Where was John Maine? Or more specifically, what could maybe Carlos Delgado pick up the pace a little bit? Strawberry on first after that fielder's choice. Dykstra is on third. Kevin Mitchell steps up. The 0-2 to Mitchell, looking at a called strike 3. Fastball right down the middle. Mitchell was frozen, and 2 runners are stranded here at Shea. All right, back to the action. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Still a scoreless affair between the 86 and 06 Mets. Separated by 20 years, but by 3 games in this championship series. It's been all Mets from 1986 thus far. David Wright leading off. The 0-2 pitch. And there's solid contact. Base hit through the left side, just past the shortstop. A base knock coming here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Mitchell couldn't get to it. Wright is on. Jose Valentin trying to take advantage now. First pitch swinging, slow roller, ground ball, shortstop. They'll get the force at second and nothing else. So Mitchell comes in, throws to Backman. They get the force out. Valentin is now on first after that fielder's choice. And if you know your 2000s baseball, you know the name Cliff Floyd. Very promising career early on with the Montreal Expos, then the Marlins, and then always seemed to be that kind of late season acquisition. Montreal, New York, and still some gas left in the tank. Valentin on first. Cliff Floyd at the plate. Floyd works the count full. Floyd goes down on strikes. That is out number 2. And now the Mets catcher, Ramon Castro, will step up. Castro batting from the right side against the right-hander Ron Darling. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a line drive the other way. Base hit right field. Castro gets a base knock. They'll send the runner to third. Johnson makes the tag, but it's not in time. Valentin is safe at third. And the 2006 Mets are cooking right now. Valentin stands on third. Castro on first. The pitcher, John Maine, at the plate. Is there any thought right now, perhaps, to bring in a pinch hitter? They're going to leave him in here with 2 down. A little bit too early for that notion, though this is an elimination game. Can't save any bullets for the next game. First pitch to Maine. Maine swings. There's a ground ball to second. Throw to first will be in time. And the side is retired. Scoreless after 4 in Game 4 of the Franchise Feud. And the 06 Mets are now in trouble. John Maine trying to get out of that jam. 2 runners on. Keith Hernandez at the plate. Scoreless game in the 5th. The 0-1 to Hernandez. Fly ball left center field. This one's still going, folks. It is gone. Who does this guy think he is? Keith Hernandez. 2 men on, 3 men jogging. 3-run homer. 86 Mets are on top. Another look here. This goes an even 400 feet. Nearly dinged his mustache on the scoreboard there. Keith Hernandez will touch them all. 3-0. The 06 Mets have runners on the corners for Ramon Castro. 2-2 to Ramon. Castro, little soft. Oh, look at that play. Look at that catch. Oh, my goodness, does Darryl Strawberry cover some ground. You thought the shortstop, Kevin Mitchell, was going to make the grab. Look at this play. Darryl Strawberry comes out of nowhere. That is out number 2. And the forever young Julio Franco comes up to the plate. Franco, who, by the way, was still very much playing while the 86 Mets were on the field when they had that champagne celebration. Julio was playing for Cleveland. In fact, he was a few years into his major league career. Still going strong. Julio Franco at 48 years old. Pinch hitting. With Wright standing on third. Floyd on first. 2-2 to Franco. Franco. Broken bat right back to the pitcher. Throw to first will be in time. And Darling gets out of the jam. It's 3-0. 86 Mets at the end of 6. So Darryl Strawberry flies this to right. And that's going to be deep enough to score the runner from third. 4-0. Boy, that's a big run here, folks. 2 down. Kevin Mitchell up against Aaron Heilman. Mitchell cues a base hit right up the middle, past the pitcher, over the bag. Hernandez stops at second. And Mookie Wilson steps in. Mookie looking for that first hit of the night. 0 for 3 so far. Mookie skies this on the infield. The shortstop Reyes comes in, calls everybody off, and will make the catch. Heading to the 7th inning stretch at Shea. Darling starting to labor here. This is going to be pitch number 117. Full count offering. Line drive, base hit right up the middle. They're going to send Reyes home. They won't even try to get him. First run of the game for the 2006 Mets. Clean base hit right up the middle. And that base knock is going to be the end of the night for Ron Darling, as he'll be replaced by the southpaw Jesse Orozco. 3 balls, 2 strikes. David Wright, fly to center, tough play. That's going to fall for a base hit. Heading for second, that's going to be an RBI double as Dykstra couldn't come up with it. And it's a 2-run ball game. So David Wright with a rope to center. Dykstra chases it down. That'll easily score the runner to make it a 4-2 ball game. Wright stands on second. That means Jose Valentin now represents the game time run. The count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Valentin swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Orozco dials up a 91-mile-an-hour fastball, and that'll retire the side. But the 06 Mets are on the board. They trail by 2 after 7. Ramon Castro trying to help give this 06 squad a little bit of a rally here. Castro grounds this weakly through the hole. It's a base hit. Boy, oh boy, that ball had eyes on it. And Ramon Castro has the base dive. One more look here at your Super Stats replay. Didn't have a whole lot of speed on it, but it was in just the right spot. We will get a pinch hitter, and up comes Sean Green. Sean Green, of course, better known for his Blue Jays and Dodgers days. Boy, he put some great seasons together in the late 90s and early 2000s. He had some unforgettable performances, some otherworldly nights. Now, late in his career, he pinch hits for the 2006 Mets. 1-2 to Green, and there's a balk. McDowell not happy with the call. Neither are the Mets fans. Castro to second for Sean Green, the 1-2. Green is looking at a called strike 3. Changeup caught Green a little bit off guard. Jose Reyes trying to extend this inning. Reyes lifts a lazy fly ball to center. Dykstra is under it. We go to the 9th at Shea. 86 Mets, 3 outs away from uncorking the bubbly. We'll be right back, folks. Roger McDowell comes on for a second inning of work, trying to shut down these 06 Mets and punch the 86 Mets ticket into the franchise frenzy. He'll face the 2-3-4 portion of the 2006 Mets order. Andy Chavez. First pitch to him. Chavez puts one into the gap, right center field, and this one's going to the wall. Chavez rounding second. He will hold up at second. Chavez, his first hit of the night is a 9th-inning double. Another look here on your Super Stats replay. Boy, he put a good stroke on that one into the power alley. This one hop off the wall. A leadoff double. Carlos Beltran. How many times has this guy been a hero in postseason play? 3 balls, 2 strikes to Beltran. Beltran belts one to right center field. This one's going to the wall. Off the wall. Double. An RBI. Chavez comes in to score, and it's a 1-run game. Beltran has the 2006 Mets within 1. Boy, there was a moment where you thought this was going to leave the yard. It goes off the wall. It's about 3 feet shy of clearing the fence. RBI double makes it a 1-run game. And up comes Carlos Delgado. Still nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 9th. The 06 Mets trying to avoid the sweep. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Delgado, ground ball, first base. And that will move the runner as Hernandez tags. That is out number 1. The infield will play in. And David Wright is at the plate. McDowell from the stretch, the 3-2. Upstairs for ball 4. That means the game-winning run is now on base. It also means the double play is in play here. Beltran is on third. Wright is on first. Jose Valentin is at the plate. The 1-2. Ground ball, second base. The throw home. Did they get him? They got him. They got him at home. My, oh my, what a play. What a tag by Carter. One more look, folks. You make the call. Safe or out? I know what I'm thinking. David Wright advances to second. Valentin is on first on that fielder's choice. Crowd on its feet. Cliff Floyd at the plate. 2 on, 2 out. McDowell kicks and fires. Ground ball, second base. Throw to first. The 86 Mets have done it again. Break out the champagne. The celebration is on at Shea. The 1986 New York Mets prevail in a sweep in the franchise feud. Let's make it official. 1986 New York Mets, the #1 seed, are your franchise feud champions.